Now that you've been, was it what you expected? Or
I didn't really know
better?
what to expect, but far beyond what I would have thought, really.
But basically, you did have fun.
It was, I did.
And you'd like to go again if you got the
If
opportunity?
I got the opportunity, I would.
Something that just popped into my mind, what kind of, do they?
Cafeteria food.
Cafeteria food, but they don't simulate food in
No,
flight.
no, thankfully.
They don't.
During our 6-hour mission, we actually got to order out. So we got pizza one time and Chinese food another.
Yeah, I can see pizza sticking to the top of this in weightless situations. My husband and I had gone somewhere several years ago and had gotten some freeze-dried
Yeah, I've had some of that.
ice cream sandwiches.
I've had stuff like that from, like, what?
Yeah, I think that's where we got it.
Yeah, it was.
I heard my husband say, "Man," because it was bad. So the experience gave you an interest in the space program.
I'd always been interested by this a lot.
I can't remember what you said you were interested in.
Software engineering.
Software
perhaps?
engineering, yeah.
We'll see. I don't know really. But I don't know.
Well, this certainly gives you an opportunity to see what all is out there and to see where them is going to go. Do you have an idea of what kind of career you're interested in, or is it just mainly?
Not really, actually. I want to do what I enjoy. Other than that, I think my interests have been tipped toward NASA, perhaps.
Good.
We'll see.
That's wonderful. You know, the first two kids we sent in 1999, Daryl Arant did an article on them last year and found out where they had gone. One of them is, he writes software, I think, for some company, and then the girl is a semi-pro golf person, which is, neither one of them went into the space program. But it would be nice to see you someday, just like Melvin from here in Lynchburg. We could say, oh, that's Travis Dean. He's from Vesuvius, and we sent him to space camp. Is there anything that you'd like to tell other students who might be interested to space camp?
Just that if you get an opportunity, I would go because it's a great experience. So that's pretty much it.
This is your second TV appearance.
Yes, it is actually.
And this is all related to going camp. You were on Tab O'Neill's Living in the Heart of Virginia week before last, and now here you are, and you sort of are becoming a local celebrity. How does that feel?
Well, really, I don't feel any different, but I told about it. And one of them jokingly said, oh, when he heard I was going on TV again today, he was like, oh, can I have your autograph? But a lot of them were like, I just want to see a digital copy of what you've done. So they were pretty interested. And other than that,
I think that's pretty.
I don't really feel like a celebrity. No one's throwing money at me.
They're not throwing any at me either, Travis.
No, I know.
I'm here to tell you that probably that's not going to happen. But a local newspaper columnist had expressed interest in interviewing you too. So this may not be over for you yet. And you're coming in September to talk to our science fiction group about your trip. And that won't be anybody interviewing you. You'll just be sitting there talking to us. And you're going to bring a slide.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Anything else you want to say about your experience, or?
Oh, there was one thing I forgot to mention. One of the activities we did, we built rockets again to protect eggs. It seems to be a pretty, common thing. So, I don't know, simulate people. But we had to build rockets and modify them to protect an egg from breaking. Ours did the best, but that's not saying very much. When we built it, somehow we messed up so that the parachute, so the rocket just landed in the tree somewhere over there.
So you just had an egg dangling from the end of a...
We never found it.
Never found it.
But the other teams, our team of 12 split into 3 teams of 4. The other 2 teams of 4, one of theirs tried to use 2 rockets, like a 2-stage rocket. That one blew up about 10 feet above the ground. The other one, it had so much air resistance, it didn't get more than 20 feet above the ground. It just kind of fizzled out. So
well, Travis, I am just delighted to have you on this program and delighted that you have had a good time and a good experience. And I thank you for coming and telling everybody about it. One more thing I wanted to mention about the conference that my husband and I went to this past weekend, an opportunity to meet Fred Hayes. he told us that he was a consultant on the Apollo 13 movie and had an opportunity to work with Ron Howard and meet Tom Hanks. And he said that he got into a little discussion with Ron Howard because he told Ron Howard that the dialogue on the film that they were having in the capsule when everything was going wrong was nothing like the dialogue that actually took place. And Ron Howard told him, he said, you know, Mr. Hayes, but the dialogue that you all were having was frankly boring. So anyway, we had a good time, and I hope you get to go again to space camp if that's the direction you'd like to go in. Mm-hmm. And we are able to send another student.
Yes.
We're having our auction this coming Saturday, and how we do on the auction is going to make the difference in whether we send another student. Mm-hmm. But I think that you probably hope that we will.
I think other people should get to enjoy the experience. So,
all right, thank you so much. I hope you all have enjoyed Travis. I think it's wonderful that he's had an opportunity to go. Any comments you want to make about this show, please contact Lynchburg Live Now at AOL.com. We still have some really interesting things coming up in future shows. Thank you for joining us. Have a good evening. Good night.